Dummy.
Back when they had the vampire movie, TV show.
Oh, True Blood.
Yeah.
True Blood was the truth.
Yeah, go back to True Blood, man.
Man, that's when I be saying I don't like sci-fi stuff, but True Blood kind of sci-fi.
That's not sci-fi.
You don't think so? Like when they started having an affair. Well, what is it? What you call it?
It's not. It's weird. It's odd. G-Boss probably knows the name, but to me, sci-fi is like some space.
Yeah, that ain't considered sci-fi. That's
Yes.
Stop cussing, man.
I ain't know who was going, but to me, sci-fi is like some space
We're
stuff.
gonna get bleeps. Boy, that boy was so good with that bleep last week.
You gave you one. He gave
All
you
I
one.
needed was one because I don't cuss no more.
Oh,
So, like right there, he had it, and then it had the music in there. He had a good bleep. That wasn't last week. That was week before last.
let me see. What is True Blood in vampire movies considered? Is it?
That's thriller. That's like horror thriller.
But I feel like it's some alternative, like an alternative.
But you know what was crazy about True Blood? Man, they went by 2-3 seasons, and then all of a sudden they became vampires and stuff, and then all of a sudden werewolves, and then fairies.
Yeah, it developed. It kept on developing.
Like, wait a minute.
It's new. I'm sorry, Debo.
It's a horror drama.
Horror drama. Okay. Yeah, no, they can say sci-fi. They can say Dr. Spock in that thing.
Dummy.
But not
Y'all, you can't give me a dumb for that. Y'all didn't know what it was. Out the
I
gate.
knew it wasn't sci-fi.
So, but you didn't know what it was.
I had one word.
I know it was.
What you had?
Horror.
Shut up.
I said weird. I think it fits.
No, it was good though. But yeah, I told you I finally got a chance to watch it. It was weird to me though. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it, man. It was good. It all made sense. Like, what was weird about it?
It was just weird.
It made sense to me. Like, when you know that, like, when you watch True Blood and stuff like that, and the Deep South and Mississippi and putting roots on people, I know that's the New Orleans, Louisiana.
Go to the
thing,
Roogaloo.
Right, but, you know, that's a southern country thing. Of,
You gonna
know,
go over there
doing
to the
all those
Roogaloo.
things, man. So,
Okay, it is. They in the same guy. They both horror dramas.
yeah,
They
they're the
have to put a
same.
beep on you now.
Yeah, you know.
How you beep yourself? They probably hear him anyway. They be like, man, y'all need to get him mic.
Nah,
No,
I be hearing them.
that's what I'm saying. They be saying he low. I hear him just fine.
I guess we be quiet and we know what to listen or hear for, and maybe they don't hit the rewind button and re-listen. But if y'all hit the rewind and re-listen, you gonna hear my boy clearly. You gonna hear him clearly. But yeah, this is definitely a True Blood, one of them vampire in Brooklyn's as well. You know, you even go back to that
The
far.
cinematics was fire too though.
That was a horror comedy.
It was
What?
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Horror thriller comedy.
That's
It
a
is.
horror. It wasn't no thriller. Well, I guess it had some thrilling stuff in it, but that was like a horror comedy. What it say?
Let's see.
That shit say
That S say. It's probably
horror
not.
comedy.
See,
Yeah,
I know.
exactly that.
That's what I do. I be knowing my movies.
You don't know nothing, man.
But here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies podcast. I'm Stop.
We was on time today. I'm hooted.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. This episode 345. Yes, 345 consistent episodes from the consistent group.
Oh yeah.
We in this thing, Sunday fun day. Y'all know what we do. The light is lighting. The air is airing.
The lights light more over here.
Yeah, because I think it's, well, is it darker? I think it's a little darker over here.
On the video, but when the light hit me in the eyes like that one right there,
twinkling
it's
glisten.
like right.
When the light hit the ice, it tinkle and glisten.
This the Cash Money room, I guess.
Yeah, we need to change the cab money room. That's it. No more uptown. But yeah, man, we in this thing, man.
And they from Uptown.
And they from uptown. You dig? We in here doing what we do, man. You know, creating the pod, making experiences.
Making experiences.
Yeah, you make experiences. I know. You create them. Yeah. You curate them.
Sometimes you got to just talk it through. Make it make sense.
Shut up, Hook. I don't know what I be saying, and you be going along with it. But where we at with it, though, Hook?
I'm just trying to make it make sense. I'm trying to create experiences. You know what I'm saying? And every day is an experience, man.
Man, listen, boy.
It sounds like you got some experiences
No,
over
man,
there.
life has been, life is like, what's January 8th?
11th. Yeah, you 3 days ago. That's my boy.
That's kind of what happened. I got that. I got that information, and I've been paused right there since. Life is life and already, man. We 11 days into this thing, and man, let me tell you something. It's off to a start.
And that is why you don't make the year your mark to restart or not start or whatever, because it's just gonna roll in and fall in however it's gonna fall in. New year, new me. And then here go the new problems, new you.
Here go the old problems in the new with the new you.
Right.
Yeah.
So and that's why when we asked that question last week, I kind of was like, do you need the new year to kind of revamp yourself? Like, nah. Most times when I had to revamp myself, it was in the middle of the year at a random time, and it just happened.
Is that what you said last week?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm 100% sure.
Were you the one that asked that question too?
What question?
You said that's why I asked the question.
No, I didn't ask the question, but that's how I responded to the question.
Are you sure that's how you responded?
Yeah. I'm a 1,000,000,000% sure that I responded by saying that no, I don't have to be the new year, new me, because most times when I made a change, it was at a random point of the year.
I think you said something a little different, but let's see.
No, I listened.
Go find that clip and bring it back right here. And let's see who right.
You want to bet?
And who wrong.
I got 100 on it. You want to bet? Because I re-listened to the pod already.
Man, I'm broke. Man.
Yeah, that's why.
I can't
Me
do
too.
100. You want to do like 10 or something?
I'll take 10. I'll take a 10.
Well, we're going to see who right. Y'all need the year to change to do new stuff?
Nah, I mean, it don't hurt, but nah, because I've noticed that most times the big changes I made, mid-year or something like that, random.
We were driving in the car. But, yeah, go ahead.
But yeah. And that's another thing. You ever bet somebody? I'm kind of telling on myself, but I don't care, man. Whatever. It's my week. I made a bet to somebody. I got 100 on the game next week.
What game?
The college championship game. Like I got 100. Indiana. I take Indiana for 100.
I already know who you bet.
You're right. And so
been on Facebook?
Nigga hit me back. You gonna give me these odds? Nigga, no. You just said your team by 20.
He wanted to do the...
He want to do what they're going to give him, the sports book betting. I said $100.
Man,
$100.
When I bet outside, when I'm betting with you, man, we doing straight up bet, man. We ain't doing no points and value and all that. That's crazy.
He hit me. I said, I ain't giving you no nothing, but then you're missing the point. His thing is if he bets the 100, if he wins, he wants the increased amount that they would give him for the $100 that he was making. Exactly. That's it. I'm like, nigga, come on, man. Like, all right, don't worry about it, Playboy.
But
if that's what you're going to, you're into. But I understand.
So
it,
the bet is they will win by 20.
No. The bet is if you bet the 100 with them, you gonna win 260. So, but I think that's playing a part into what you bet in there. Like, you get the 100 I think it's really $60. So the 100 you put in there, the 100 they put in there plus 60 more.
Oh.
So no, nigga, I said 100 is 100. Give me 100, I give you 100. Why we got to go to sports books to we from where we from? No, we ain't doing that. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I knew it when I knew that you got that bet off Facebook. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But what else happened? That nigga had forgot what he was doing. Didn't he?
That shit blew me, fool. It blew me.
But nah,
like what you got for me? What you got something? But nah, I ain't got nothing else, man. My week just been a week. It's been cool. It's been new year, new me. I've done a few little things differently, and I want to continue to do them, but at a greater scale. And I don't want to say them because I know I'm normally realize when I say what I'm doing and how I'm doing and what I'm doing, it kind of changes because you don't do them for the same reasons anymore. So I want to do them for the reasons that I want to do them, and I don't want to tell nobody about them. But the week has been great, man. How about yours?
Cool week, man. After we left the pod last week, I went over to Atlanta and kicked it with my peeps. We went to the Falcons game, the Falcons Saints game. Dope ass experience. Now, for all of the football that I've ever been around, I've never been to an NFL game. That was my first.
Ever?
Yep, that was my first time ever going to an NFL game, and it was a dope ass experience, especially in Atlanta. Like, you know, Atlanta just unlike
they're not a party, fool.
It's just unlike any other city. Like, it just the culture of it, the way like all they played was rap music. 98% of it was all Atlanta artists, which is dope. They can play their own artists. They got the videos playing in between. Like halftime breaks and TV commercials, they do concerts. Mm-hmm. You got Young Jock coming out there, meet me at the track
for 6 minutes. And people don't even be seeing
quick little 6 minutes, and that's stuff that you don't get to see when you be at home. Nigga, Bone Crusher was in there outside of the, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, this a hell. And then you got white people, you got everybody in there, and they all part of this culture.
Yep.
So it was just dope, man. And then we ended up being in a suite. So how they had the little suite set up, it was like a club. You walked in, there was a big bar in the middle. You could get your drinks, but up there in the front was some tables, and you know it was roped off. And when you had your own waitress up there, so she kept bringing your drinks and shit. And you know, it was Sunday. I knew I had to come back, so I ain't want to drink too much. I had to be responsible, but
that sucks.
but the food was buffet style, man. They had everything up, and man, it was just a cool ass experience.
Did you think about the food that way? I got to drive back. I don't eat too much.
Oh no, I don't care about that. That's your.
I'll be sleep on it.
No, that's your rule. Boy, I was tearing that food up. Them nigga had them Atlanta wings. What y'all call it? The Dirty Bird wings or something. Oh man,
Crack
them
wing.
hoes pretty good. So they had everything over there. I ain't gonna go down the list, but it was just a cool ass experience to go to.
We ain't got number time.
Yeah,
It's just
I
me
know,
and you.
and we don't have nothing to talk about. But yeah, that was cool. Another thing I noticed about NFL, and we always knew this, and we always say this, especially as people who played the game. Man,
That
listen,
shit fast.
not only even that.
It's fast.
One, I felt bad for the like. I'll never call another NFL quarterback sorry again. It's too fast. It's too quick. They don't have no time. Man,
1, 2, 3 days.
1,
boy.
2 sack. Nigga, goddamn it. You better do something with it or you sack. It was like, damn. And then when they throw it into windows like, man, it was a couple times where like even the linebackers, it's so tight. Them niggas right on top of the nigga, and he gotta know where to put it. And I was like, man, these niggas are really good. Dog. Like they that.
Even the bums.
Yeah, they that. And so like that was cool to see. You know what I'm saying? And be in the building and was with some good company. And then other than that, man, the week was the week, man. Working, doing the normal stuff. Life keep lifing. You keep looking around, you keep seeing, man, I'm talking to so many different people, like not even people who like in my immediate circle, just outside of it. Mm-hmm. Everybody working, dog. Like when I say working, everybody got a job, but everybody got 2 and 3 jobs,
4 jobs,
and everybody
side
complaining
hustles.
about the same thing. You know what I mean? Everybody worried about the same things, and it's like,
What's some of those things?
man, people. I'll tell you a conversation I keep hearing a lot lately, like. And this is multiple people not even in my circle. People are worried about taxes. Like, man, I keep owing. I can't keep paying this. Like, what do? I work and get more, and then I owe more to these folks. I change my deductions down to this low, and I still owe. It's like everybody getting squeezed left, right. It's almost kind of, in a sense, I ain't gonna say sad, but it's like you can't find it. It's hard to find enjoyment in so much stuff with so much negative pressure and so much negative things going around.
Yeah.
So you gotta find the little things and enjoy them.
Like regular life. It got to be stuff like this.
Yeah.
Coming, sitting down, having conversations with your people. Because once you leave here, you know what you're going to do. You're going to find something you got to pay.
Like it's like as soon as you open. Now sometimes you ain't got to open your door. I got a letter this week. I'm like, God damn, man, don't bother me in my house, man. It's my house.
Right. But the homeowners association want their money. It's January.
Oh, man. It's January. They sent that letter, man.
I'm like, what y'all been doing, man? Why am I paying y'all this?
Man, my internet group went crazy in there. Like, why is HOE fees this? I'm like, man, listen. It's a fee for a fee for a fee for a fee for a fee. You know, I be talking to when I be talking to Big Fine, that's one thing that she say about not being in America. Like, we feed and we gotta pay every goddamn thing. It's a cost for everything. It's too stressful over here, she say.
Well, is there a reverse effect over there, or is there a similar effect over there, just for something different?
Tarika, let her know. Shit, no, I don't know. I ain't never lived there.
Well, just little simple stuff like some things that she told us and poured out to us. So like sometimes they have power outages for times and days.
No,
or
it's
however
definitely
long
a difference.
it lasts,
Like I feel
stuff
like
that.
we can be one of the richest countries for a number of different reasons, but one thing here is Americans do work, and we work hard. We work a lot.
Too much.
Everything is about work. Sometimes when people off, they don't even know what to do with themselves because they work so goddamn much.
Outside of sleep food, I find myself being at home without working for an hour or 2 a day, maybe.
Yeah.
If that. That's
But
not.
that little 2 weeks that I got stuck at the house, I was just like, damn, what the hell am I doing with my life?
I just look at my everyday life. My everyday life is I wake up, I get up, I'm gone out of the house by 6:30 in the morning. I'm home by 8 o'clock at night. I gotta force myself to be up until 10:30 maybe at night to watch TV, do house stuff, do whatever.
Yeah.
Do that shit all over again 6 times a week, 5 times a week.
Do you feel like you? I'm trying to figure out how to frame it, but like, do you catch yourself like almost maybe? I don't know. I ain't gonna say feeling sorry for yourself sometimes, but you got a lot of stuff that you got to do, a lot of stuff that you got to juggle, and you be like, man, god damn.
Yeah, I be sad. I ain't gonna lie, fool. Yes, nigga, I be sad. I be so sad sometimes. I be like, man, I get out. And out of all of that, I get 15 minutes, 30 minutes a day to myself to just think about stuff.
Yeah.
That's because the rest of the 24 hours, 23 hours, and 45 minutes, I'm either asleep or thinking about how I can help other people.
Yeah.
Or what I need to do to fix this, or what I need to do to pay this, or what I need to do what my kids need, what my mama need, what my wife need, what my employees need. Nigga, what my dogs need. Nigga, I be at work sad that my dogs at home so long by themselves.
Yep. And then
Anything,
you still gotta like, god damn it, what we gonna do with this? Like, what we gonna do with that? Like, man, nigga, and got so many shits to worry about.
Yeah, fool, nigga, you was thankful you got a house 10 years ago, nigga. Now you at that point to where you need a new hot water heater, you need a new sofa, you need a new roof, you need a new air conditioner. It never stops, fool. So
it's always something. But I catch myself doing that, and then I, you know, snap.
still thankful. I still be thankful.
Yeah,
then
for sure.
I'll go to the ABC store and see people outside the ABC store living how they live, or driving home. You see people under the bridge.
Man, I saw a video that
went.
went viral this week, and it was a lady getting put out of a homeless shelter. And I mean, they said that she did something. They said she was in there stealing and trying to fight with everybody, allegedly. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I saw the video and I was like sad because like she was crying, and then, you know, the video pan, and it's like a little baby. Like the baby couldn't have been more than 3, and they getting put out a homeless shelter. It's like, damn.
Where do you go? What do you do?
I don't know. I don't know where you go.
It sucks, fool. And I be finding myself, I go to work and leave work, and on the way to work and on the way home, I be looking at stuff like that, fool. Every single day, I get to see it in witnesses. You see somebody homeless standing on the side of the road who needs some stuff. Coming here, you see those things, and it just be. But it don't even be about that, fool. I just be like, I know that there's somebody that can help these people.
And one thing though that like you said, going back to the point, I do find time, like I do feel sorry for myself sometimes. Then I snap out that shit like, nigga, get your motherfucker. Fuck.
It could be worse.
What's gonna happen? You stop all that goddamn crying, nigga, because ain't nothing coming to save you.
But do you ever think it could be you?
What?
Damn, that's gonna be me under the bridge one day.
I'm gonna tell you. I think we brought this up before, and with things that's going on in my personal life and people that I know right now, it do kind of like, is this that shit? Because I go back to when I was young, or even a little bit before I was born, or when I was young. You look at, I'm talking about just men conversation now. Like I look at a lot of the men. Like my uncle was a contractor. My granddad was a contractor. They had all these businesses and stuff. And then you look at a lot of the black men from back then, for some reason or one reason or another, like that shit didn't carry on. They didn't pass that shit down to nobody, and it's still going to this day.
It went away.
They fell apart, fell off. Something happened, you know. And I'm not judging them. Like something happened, and it's like life,
sometimes it's out of their control.
Well, you just think about the blender. You get put in the blender, and next thing you know, you can't maintain. You can't handle this shit.
So how do you get away from avoid the blender?
That's what I'm telling you.
I guess that's why I call it a blender. Huh?
like I've been looking around. Is this goddamn blender coming? Because a lot of them niggas didn't make it up out of there. Or like you think that once you get out your 20s, your 30s, okay, I should be good. But then you realize like it's a total different level of pressure.
It's a harder blender. I think about that all the time too, fool. Because like we at that age, we getting a little older. That if you got to go somewhere and start over, nigga, 1, I don't want to start over, and 2, can I?
If I were to start over, I would simplify.
And will it work?
It'll work for my mental. I hope.
But will it work for your financials and your mortgage?
Maybe not. But, well, what I mean by start over is like I would go and still try to have the same kind of income that I have. But sometimes, man, when you got dreams and aspirations, like even trying to keep this motherfucker afloat or like do stuff, that shit stressful. Yeah. Whether it's, all right, man, I know we don't market good, man. We got to try to figure out our marketing plan. Whether it's, okay, how do we expand? All right, man, God damn it, like you said at home, the mic's broke, the headphones go, like, God damn it, I got to pay this, you got to pay that. So like the cost of ambition sometimes is kind of high.
I think the cost of ambition or no ambition is high.
Yeah, it's one of the things that maybe the grass is greener, but like sometimes I be wondering if, let's say I move to Scottsdale or something, a pricey area, but you got a good job, right? Where you making like
Hopefully.
115, 120, let's just say, hypothetical. But I'm off social media. I ain't worried about trying to pay business taxes and keeping up with who get paid what and who do what. Like, I'm just going to work, working out, coming home. Sometimes I feel like
That shit boring.
maybe so. But you said that sometimes I'd be thinking about relocating or something, whatever you said. And I'm just saying, if I did that, I would simplify.
That
I would have to.
that,
I mean,
off social media shit by itself every time, it always does it for me. Like if you spend just 2 or 3 weeks away from social media, you start to remember the shit that actually matters to you,
like what?
and not what matters to everybody else.
Like what?
Like you start focusing more on yourself. You ain't looking at this person, these people's lives and shit, or the experiences they're having. So you start having more of your own experiences based off of what you wanted to go and do.
And does that get you to where you want to be though?
It makes you feel.
Not saying yes or no because I say it though, and I don't like how I
To
say
me,
it though.
yes,
But
because mentally, peace of mind over everything. So that's why I don't mind doing it. I like to.
what if you got a peace of mind and can't pay your bills?
That being on social media don't dictate what I'm able to pay the bills.
Sometimes it does.
I'm saying
For some people, it does.
I'm saying on a mental standpoint of what bro's saying, like even if
Well, I'll say like the social media part. Most times I post social media for me is I'm posting content. I ain't never just posting blah, blah, blah. I'm posting content, which means it's a marketing point for me, and I want people to see this. I want them to hire me. I want them to do this. So for me, that's what the social media for me is.
I'm saying more so on the end of actually exploring and looking at other people's posts, not your posts. It's easy to say, hey, I'm going to go and post, and I'm not going to look at what the hell is going on.
But if you're not on social media, can you post your post, or will you post your post? Because you're not on social media.
What I'm saying is it sometimes feels good to not be staring at other people's posts.
I agree because I think that makes you feed into it. That makes you want to become that. That makes you want to buy that. Makes you want to be that.
Go there.
And sometimes I'm a simple guy. I honestly say that, and I honestly believe that I'm a simple guy, and I don't need a lot of things to make me feel good. Like, fool, I think I do a good job in being happy with myself, and even though some shit is hard, some shit is tough. I think I do a decent job of being happy with what I do have.
Yeah, I'm really big on that too, but I'm simply complicated. I've learned that. Like I'm simple, but I have some complexities.
Most people who are simple are complicated.
Yeah, like
most people like it ain't that easy.
Because I know, like, what do you want? I want this, but then they'll do it. It's like, wait a minute, you can't do it kind of like that though. Like, goddamn,
my chicken flambe.
Yeah, but it's crazy because you go back to. I've been a homebody like even before time, and I'm talking to some of my people, and they like, man, I don't want to go to no big crowds, and I don't want to go to no club and shit. And y'all know, I mean, you always been kind of like that, but I started like that, like when you were probably still supposed to be going, like maybe 25, 26. I was like, man, fuck that club. But I also was living real life, nigga. I had a kid that I had sole custody of, so like that didn't tickle me no more, nigga. I'm at PTA meetings and shit, like. Nigga, what I'm getting out this, nothing in here is helping me do what I need to do.
I'm getting to spend money.
Right. And so, I forgot where the fuck I was finna go with
My
that
bad, I'm
shit.
sorry.
God damn it.
But I get you, fool. Like, and I feel like you say you started early. Like, think about it in college. Nigga, I come to the club for 15 minutes. I'm out of there.
Yeah, you
I'm out of there, Jack. And so I've been that way. And I can see how you, like, the older you get, the more you have to experience, the more you have to do, the more responsibilities you have.
I just reposted that shit. It was something about like the older you get, the more you just care about being around genuine people and doing genuine things, basically, is what it said.
Simplicity is real easy and fun for me.
I know what I was going to say. It was
simplicity.
It was because it's an article that was out that I was reading that basically said that people who become homebodies like that actually have higher experiences of anxiety now, because now they've gotten used to just going straight home. And now that you're back outside, you're back doing stuff, it's raising anxiety and stuff for you to be interacting or moving around and going to this place and going to this place. And I think
you experience that? Like if you out
I
in the
feel
club,
like, man, I feel like the older I've been getting lately, man, I think the more anxiety I've been getting. Like anxiety was never a thing for me.
Anything you can explain as to why?
I think it's because I got a lot of shit to juggle, and some of that shit's scary. I think I look at the things that I got to juggle, and a lot of that shit so delicate that like one slip, one
Messes a whole lot
wrong
of things
decision, one wrong thing can put you deep in that blender again. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And we already experienced that one time. One slip up, one bad decision, put your ass in the blender. And I think trying to come out of that, I think that's been a longer process. I don't know about you, but I feel like it has lingered a lot longer than you realize.
No, it affects me every single day because I realized that when we went through that, we experienced it 5 years after it happened. And well, so I'm still today, now and then, I'm thinking, damn, what did I do in 2020? What I did in 2021? Right. What I did in 2022 that's gonna come back and kick me in the balls.
I think about that shit. I was just telling somebody that. And another thing that I was saying, like, I still think the effects of what happened during that span are still being felt today.
It is.
Yeah, because like we was out of that, Jack.
Nigga was on
we was about to be out of that, Jack.
I was up, man. My bank account look amazing.
And it's been a slower crawl back than I think you realize. Because, like, you know, life be life. And I know right now we talking about something personal, but everybody can probably relate in some form or fashion. They don't know fully what we talking about. But, like, it's been a slower crawl back. Mm-hmm. And I had to kind of take inventory and, like, damn, that's why some of this stuff like that. Not to make excuses.
And maybe it's because since then you've been focusing on trying to do everything right.
Yeah, in a sense.
Culture shock.
Yeah,
and more hesitant. You're more hesitant on the moves you make because you were like, shit, even though this might be the right move, is it the right move?
That's the problem. I think it's made me even more conservative in a time where right now I think where I got it. Where we're
he got it.
Where we're at right now is pretty cool. It's good. Something you could be grateful for. Something to say, okay, I did this. And if you want to stay like this, cool, you can do it.
This is what you do. But what do you do to go there?
Here I go. But in order to go to that next step or that next level, you got to get out of the box and you got to go.
Test the limits.
You got to do some shit. And that's what I'm saying. Things are so delicate. If you go shoot up there, you can. But
it could be a slippery slope.
And it can go either way.
The ramifications are a lot bigger because at this point, like, you got much more at stake than you had at that point in time. Like, you got kids with cars and in college and in apartments.
And I think
life going on and shit.
And I think what scared me about that is, for me, like, I'm conservative, but I'm also a risk taker.
I'm very impulsive.
Right. But see, I don't mind spending my last money on getting a camera or getting stuff to make sure we can get this to go off. Like, that's the part that scared me.
As long as you know it's gonna come right back in a couple weeks.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Not fully like that.
I don't know that. You can't know that.
Well. Right now, you kind of do know that, even if it's from a certain area, a certain place.
When we decided to open the factory and do all of that shit, like, nigga, I don't know. I think I think it will work. I think it's good, but I don't know.
But I think we also agreed to where it would be our expensive hobby.
A very expensive hobby.
Yeah, it was our expensive hobby. And we was looking at it like, because if we needed to supplement it, we could. Because we were like, nigga, I do this on this. I do this on this.
Yeah,
this can go there.
But 4 years later, life is a little different.
It is, and it gets tougher by the day. And that's
I agree, because it's evolving. So again, circle back. To go to that next step, you either gotta shoot or you gotta do something.
I need to shoot, man, because I'm too old.
Hold up. I feel like, and here's the crazy thing. I feel like if you shoot and go up, I'm it's no doubt in my mind that it works, but it's scary up there.
It is, and I think that we're at that point to where we got to shoot because we can't turn back. It's no turning back, and the alternative is trash. And the way that life and civilization is going, nigga, you better do something.
The alternative is to quit, goddamn. Fuck all this shit. Hey, therapist, I say the whole studio. Here you go, nigga, on crumbs on the dollar.
Nah.
But
how much you got?
But then that's what I'm saying. Your creative side don't let you do that. Like,
yeah.
And what I mean by shooting, like, nigga, I know I can pick up the phone. It's a few numbers that I can call that'll change shit. But then nigga be scared sometimes to step out on that limb. Nigga be bullshitting for real is what it be.
Well, I think we're at that point to where we gotta do that because the way that life and stuff is going.
it can't stay like this.
Yeah, it can't.
Yeah, I'm
because
with you, I'm
and
with
we don't know what's gonna happen
I'm
to
with you.
what we do and to make our money. We don't know how long that's gonna be our money.
All I know is I'm doing it the right way.
Yeah, and that's the goal. That's the goal. And I do eventually want to get to a point to where I can do it my own way, but the way I want to do it, not forced to do it. And maybe being forced to do it makes it work.
Sometimes, man, they always say that. Like, think about it. I don't know if y'all ever read the Subtle Art of War, but in it, the emperor or whatever,
I'm the captain now. No,
the emperor, he went to go take over an island. And when he went to go to the island, once they landed on the island, he ordered them to burn the boats. Mm-hmm. So
you ain't got no out.
Nigga, hey, listen, it's either
no out.
do or die. But you can't, it ain't nothing, because if you leave the boats, then people think, oh, I can run back. And I remember with music, you know what I'm saying? We had a gift and a curse. We had a great job. And I remember when we go around some of them niggas, one or two guys finally figured out what we did. And they was like, boy, you got a job like that? Boy, that's a good job, man. Don't come up in this shit, man. This is stupid. You got and we trying to get in it. But we had a crutch. We had a really good job. And so at that point, you don't really have to be all in, because it's like you think you all in, but you're like, man, this shit
you ain't
work.
all in. Like,
this shit don't work. I'm finna go get paid.
You ain't selling bags for this nigga.
But them niggas sleeping on couches and shit, and that makes them have to go all in.
And we experienced it in our house, over there on 280. In our house, we experienced that. That was
we had a hit factor. Nigga, I was like Gucci. We could have been like Gucci, man. We ain't,
you good? Come on, let's go downstairs.
We didn't do that right. We didn't really do that right. We could have been like,
Skylar probably got all kind of stuff on that house.
But you know what? If you think about it, that's like a store. Like, like, man, we slept on the couch. And then, you know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, but we didn't know. We didn't know what we didn't know.
We just was living and doing what we thought was right and what was good.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody this week, and I
do that a lot.
I know, I talk a lot. You do that. That's why I got a podcast. I like to talk. And what I didn't realize was, that dudes be catfishing women too.
Catfishing,
like
ball nigga,
like we talked about this before. You be seeing a chick online and everything looks great, and then you see her in person, like, God damn, I didn't know the nigga had chin hair up on there. I'm like, damn, look, she don't look like she do on the. They say niggas hit the angles and shit too.
I think everybody do it, man. Dating. Internet, all of that shit is catfish. I'm a full believer in it.
So you pick your angles when you...
Not me, no. I personally, I don't care. But I can see how people do it and will do it. But I never, me personally, I never not flirted. I've never gotten somebody off the internet. I've never dated someone off the internet.
I ain't even really talking about relationship. I just, like, you see somebody, like, oh, damn, that motherfucker
like,
look...
You don't look like this in real life.
Oh yeah, I'm only gonna show you when I look. No, I'm only for the 90% of the time. I'm only gonna show you when I look good. Every now and then, like
after
COVID.
You ain't gonna post that picture with the.
Well, right after COVID, when I hadn't had a haircut in about a year, I posted that the before and after. So something like that.
I did that.
So
I was posting during COVID, but
so
I
that's
was
about
looking rough.
But I ain't about to show you my tough spots. No, I'm sorry.
That's true. I guess you're right. Everybody do, because it ain't like you posting that picture that you look crazy on. You out of them 5-6 pictures, you try to post the best looking one.
Like the picture y'all got and make, or we all probably do it and we all have it. The picture y'all posted me making a joke of. I'm never gonna repost that photo, because when I repost it, I'll be like, these niggas clowned me every single time they saw this photo. I'm not doing it again. And it was a mistake.
I know I be doing that shit, because motherfuckers be like, oh, you look so little in your picture. I was like, shit, man, I'm fat. You should see this other one that I didn't post.
Got sell more, man.
Dummy.
Yeah, you should have seen the one that I was really fat. But
now we all catfish, man. Everybody catfish. Nobody's gonna post a picture that they think that looks bad of them. And according to Ken Garrett, every picture I take of him looks bad. So you know how that go. Going back to the days. He said, I always get the bad angles. Look, my boy got stiff. He froze. Frozen, man. Nobody don't care.
The mannequin challenge, goddamn. In seriousness though, this week we saw in Minnesota, want to say rest in peace to Renee Nicole Good. Everybody saw the horrific video where she was shot and killed by federal authorities, ICE agents, as she was, for whatever you want to make of it or say of it, just to see everything that's going on and that's happening in it, man. She was, lost her life in a tragic event. Everybody got different sides to what they think should happen, how it should happen. I don't really want to get into the what, when, where's, and how's, but I just want to get in the sadness of some of the pictures and the images and the videos that you're seeing that's going on in here. Like, I just feel like I wish it was a time where, we can unite and be one kind of thing, because there's a lot of things outside of our borders that we need to be trying to tackle and deal with. And some of the things that they're trying to do right now is things that need to maybe be addressed, but maybe we're going about it a little wrong. Yeah. When you're seeing U.S. citizens being harassed or hurt, it's like, is this I get what they have to do. You got to do it. And, the administration was elected to do what they feel fit. They won. They have the option and the right to do some of the things that they see fit. Mm-hmm. But then some of these things are like, do we have to do it this way?
No.
Do it have to go this way?
No.
And when you see people like what happened in that video, and somebody, you see those things and it scares you. Some of these people are trying to stick up for what they feel like is right or injustice going on in their communities, and they have the right to do that and voice that. But I don't know, man. You see this stuff and it kind of scares you, it alarms you, and you just hope that cooler heads can prevail so people, especially don't lose their lives. But I just wanted to say rest in peace to Renee.
Yeah, rest in peace. Rest in peace to that lady, and sorry for her family, the people who had to witness that they had to witness that and observe that, man.
I looked at the lady who had to, like, imagine running up to the car after that, and then you got to look in and see that.
Like, even immediately when you heard the shots and saw the video and the person recording the video from the original view we got, just all of that, man. So I hate that. All of that sucks, man. And I just like, I wish we could all have some form of humanity, man. And to me, it's real simple, man. If it doesn't take that, then I don't need that. Like, if nobody's pointing a gun at me or anything like that, there's no need to shoot him. There's no need to kill him. There's no need to overreact, and definitely not in those positions of power to where you can do that. That is definitely where it's needed, in my opinion. So, that sucks, and it's a sensitive topic. It's a sensitive subject. We don't know how to speak on it the right way, the wrong way. So I just preach humanity, man. Like, people are people. They have the freedom of speech. Words don't hurt. Don't hurt people simply for speaking words. And I don't know, man. Hopefully, eventually we end up in the somewhere where we can come to a common ground to whereas words aren't hurting people, or you speak your mind and you go on about your way. Simple as that.
Yeah, because we
protest and you go on about your way. Simple as that.
Especially now, because we got some things that are outside of this country that's we probably need to be on one accord for.
And I'm in direct hands above it. I was so happy about it 2-3 weeks ago, and now my boy in Japan where there's escalated tension going on.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I don't have the answers to those things. We kind of stay away from politics purposefully, if y'all noticed lately, and I just don't want to get into it because it's divisive. And I know people say, "Oh, you got to stand up and be a backbone." We have a little bit different of a circumstance.
Yeah, it affects our life.
And the people who know why our circumstances are different. It's not that we don't have an opinion or a thought on it, but
we talk about it. We know where we stand. we know what's going on.
We got people to take care of.
Yeah, right.
Shut up, Toby.
Right. Sometimes
that's fucked up. Damn, boy.
They call my nigga Toby. They call me Toby. But I mean, that comes with everything, man. And it's not just us, man, because it comes from people on a greater scale, man. They're being more quiet and more silent, even when it's their direct job. This ain't our direct job to talk about those things.
Yeah.
It's some people, it's their direct.
We here to talk shit and entertain, man, and have fun. Kevin Hart. Shout out to Kevin Hart, man. Kevin Hart keep doing big things, depending on how you want to look at it. I don't know. I look at it as a plus. But Kevin Hart just sold his name and turned himself into $1 billion global brand. The mega superstar, comedian, actor, everything. That nigga, everything he touched seems to turn to gold. Basically just sold his rights and name sold the rights to his name for over $1 billion to a company that basically authenticates brands and goods. It's going to turn into a global brand ownership. They're going to look for opportunities to merchandise, whether it's, I don't know, blenders and fucking boxers, whatever it is that they can
Toy stores.
Bring that name into. They're going to bring it into it. They basically got the license to the Kevin Hart name and will go up with it. I know you saw it. We talked about it earlier, but what's your thoughts and opinions on what Mr. Kevin Hart is doing?
I'll re-say my thoughts of what I said. That is super fire, nigga. And if I could sell this name, Chris Williams, you can have that birth certificate, and I'm letting you have 2 nicknames for free. So buy 1, get 2 free. You buy this one name.
What's the 2 nicknames?
Hootie and Scootie. You can have them both.
Scootie?
Scooter.
Oh, I just said Scootie. I was like, who the fuck is Scootie?
Scootie.
I be Scootie too if you throw in an extra 300,000.
Right, nigga, I don't need nothing extra, nigga. Just give me the $1 billion, $1 million deal. I might sell it for 100,000.
You know what's crazy though? When you get like when you start like doing business stuff, you do actually understand the importance of leveraging.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know not one other Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
you might be in the market for that because I don't know nobody else in the world with your name.
Yeah, man, but that shit scary.
You sell that shit.
What you say your name is?
You sell the fuck out there.
I know you.
Can't nobody pronounce that nigga name.
Man,
I ain't never met nobody.
I sometimes I be wanting to be Chris Smith.
Okay, sorry. Don't be. That's boring.
Man, listen, sometimes I'm telling you.
You'll never get no excitement out of I'm about to tell this motherfucker my name and I know they're not going to get it.
I started introducing myself to people. Your name is everywhere. Because I don't care if you was at your cousin, uncle, best friend barbecue and they was talking over there in the corner and you heard them talking, but you doing some other shit. And you meet them like, man, what's your name? I done heard your name. Why I heard your name at?
I mean, you're a scumbag, boy.
It could be good. It's been good or bad. Now, early days, it was always bad because it was mixed in. It was usually the chicks. I done heard about you. What you done heard?
Yeah, you a scumbag.
Yeah, I used to take them down through there. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. Hey,
but, take me through that. Nah, I don't even want to see that.
Stupid. But nah. But to Kevin Hart's point, that's dope. To license your name and brand, man. That's how you build legacy and you build more wealth with that. And I'm pretty sure there's clauses and business clauses built in that I get a say so on what my name get put on. You know, like
turn my boy into a boy mannequin.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, nothing.
That's a good thing.
Okay.
Hey,
to each his own.
Inclusive of all.
To each his own. You know, whatever it might be. But if you don't see it to be fit of what you are and who you are, and
I'm pretty sure he got to say so. Like I said, on what he licensed it to.
Well, I will say this, man. If you buy my name, you can use it for whatever the hell you want to do. I don't care. I'm rich at that point. I'm rich. My kids rich. We good. We well off. Hey, make it a man boy. I don't care.
Man, why you keep going back to that?
Man boy? No, man boy. I was talking about man boy from the TV show not South Central. What's the TV show with my boy in it, man?
I remember y'all used to talk about that a lot.
Franklin. They had a light skinned nigga in that man boy.
Man boy. Okay, I got you. You cleared up a little bit.
Yeah.
The administration now is talking about taking credit cards and slashing them. Well, slashing the interest rate. It's no law, it's no legislation. But there are in talks, or there is a theory or a rumor that not even a rumor because he said it on Twitter,
cutting down to 10%.
on his thing, but saying that they want to cap credit card debt or the interest rate down to 10%. Right now, a lot of credit card companies are doing 25%, 28% interest rate, which is meaning you're paying more monthly cost over time. They're saying that the administration is looking at by January 20th, putting a cap in place to where it's only 10% that they can charge you, which means they will lower your costs and lower your prices. A lot of financial experts say that the only problem with if they decide to go that route or do that is a lot of the interest rates that these companies make is kind of how they make their money.
Yep.
And if they do that, they can decide to push off the people with higher debt on those cards that they feel deemed that can't maybe afford it or pay for it at that 10%.
Yeah, so we just always, it's the same thing which you always bring up. Unintended consequences.
Yep.
That's going to happen. It's going to fuck around, and that's going to fuck around and bring loan sharks back. Little stuff like that. So, look at the unintended consequences and do whatever's right. And that's gonna be up to anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, those companies with the 28% interest rates, they still get to pick and choose who they want. So that's gonna make it even a smaller number of people who's gonna be eligible there, which is gonna cut down spending, which affects the economy and affects all of the other things. So those are in my opinion, all of the unintended consequences that's gonna happen, which probably doesn't make much. I ain't gonna say it makes. I don't know if it makes sense or doesn't make sense. I just know it's going to have some type of consequences to it.
I just think that now, amongst everything that we talking about, we need some relief efforts, whether it's with the student loan debts,
Everything's been against us.
whether it's with mortgage relief, whether it's with these interest rates, whether it need to be some creative things to help people. Because right now, I saw that in order for people to afford homes, and don't hold me to these numbers, but this is to the effect. Either home prices need to come down about 35%, interest rates need to come down to at least 2.6%, or I forgot what the third thing was. But basically that's what would need to happen for most Americans to be able to afford a home today, right now in 2026.
And I've been wanting to move closer to the city since forever.
Yeah.
But reason being is interest rates, prices.
It's not
space,
beneficial right
It
now.
don't make sense. I bought my house in 2015 compared to 2015 and now. It makes no sense for you to sell the house that you have from 2015 with those interest rates and those prices to go buy something smaller.
Yep. Just to be closer. And I mean, I don't know. I look at stuff like if shit do pop off, I'd rather be out where I'm at.
Yeah, man.
But
Got me a little secluded area. I'm about to build up my weaponry.
you gotta be out here with the boys.
I'm about to build up the weaponry and make some good old boyfriends. You know what I mean? Good old male / friends. In case it goes down, I got me a bunker I could go hang out in.
I'm still trying to process it, but I got you.
You got it. You good.
I'm with you. I'm picking up what you're putting
You know what
on.
I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, the city is never the best area to be in once the shit hits the fan. And that's in every movie, every horror comedy, every...
It's just general common sense.
Yeah, like shit.
But then, in the country, though, them niggas like on Walking Dead, and they be dragging.
You got space to run around, though.
You go to that abandoned house, that where the water be at sometimes. You find that little pinch of water in that bitch. Mm-hmm. Sometimes in the city, it's more resources and stuff.
There's more zombies, too.
That is true.
So there's more resources. More,
That's how them niggas used to be in Walking Dead, though.
But that's where they always go find their little miscellaneous medications and toilet paper and maybe a McDonald's burger that's just been sitting in the refrigerator.
Every now and then you find a place that ain't even a zombie place. It be out there in the bird.
But the place where the convents be and where the people be and they have some land with some shit set up and you're growing plants and trees and greens and beans. It's out there, buzz.
Exactly.
So where they succeed is out there, buzz. But then you got to travel. I'll be on a team to go travel to the city and find some stuff and bring it back.
Yeah, gonna get
Nah, I'm gonna bring it with me, nigga. We gonna get out of there.
What you mean bring it with you? You got to go back there.
We gonna get out of there. I'm extra close to the city. I'm in the city.
I know, but you got to get out of the city. So you the one gonna be coming find us.
Well, the problem gonna be we gonna have a blockade out there, bitch.
Right. So you better come out there by us while you talking.
Who you with?
Who is you?
State
State your name. Where your birth certificate at?
You gonna go back you don't look like he from around here.
Right.
Me and both.
Look like you from around here, but nah, you with me. I got you. Just tell them you know me. They'll probably
Come on out there early.
Hey, my first name is very different, and my last name is Smith.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
I've been rewatching Paradise too, and that's kind of like that. A new season of Paradise about to start. So that's another thing where it looked like we could be going to. That's like nuclear power, like the big wave is coming, and then like once that happens, then all countries start letting off nuclear weapons, just any place, anywhere, everywhere. You got to go find you a little hole in Colorado. That's a whole new city, and
Man, I started some new.
I watch too much
these
TV.
Shows.
Sci-fi.
I started some new weird good shit.
What you got?
It's called Pluribus.
Pluribus on
Pluribus.
Apple TV.
Man,
I know.
crazy.
I know.
Good shit.
I know.
But y'all nigga be having some TV time, boy.
Hey, the nigga who wrote Breaking Bad wrote this shit too.
I'm watching right now. I'm gonna watch that next, but right now on Apple Music, on Apple TV, I'm watching The Morning Show Morning show pretty good. It's pretty good.
I ain't never
It's very white, but it's pretty good.
some quirky shit.
I mean, it's about TV show. It's about morning news. It's about politics, like that type of stuff. Not too much political, but just the political figures of a news station and the ups and downs of it. Media, really.
Who?
About media.
I got a study for you.
What we doing?
It's a new study reveals that the brain starts to literally eat itself from lack of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
It says sleep is one of the most important brain tools, not because it feels good, but because it protects brain cells. Unlike caffeine or motivation, sleep is a biological process that keeps the brain from damaging itself. It says a new study published in the Journal of Neuroscience found that when sleep is lost for long periods of time, the brain helper cells become overreactive and begins basically removing the healthy connections and, I don't know this word, micrological increases inflammation.
Spell it out.
I don't know.
Micrological.
Nah, hell no, nigga. You wrong. He knew.
Trying to simplify it.
Basically, long story short, sleep protects brain cells and brain activity.
And that's always been. So that's very believable. It's not achievable, but it's very believable because I noticed that when I was at that point in time where I was working out super tough and I was going to sleep, I get home, I'll be asleep by 8:30, 9 o'clock. But I was waking up at 4 a.m, but I would get that full time of sleep. I noticed that I was kind of refreshed in the way I was thinking.
But one thing I like. Okay,
but it's not easy to do.
So my week, I told y'all about Wednesday, Thursday. That's when I be at my worst. Like by Wednesday, I be dragging. But I noticed that my problems feel bigger on like Wednesday. And then I go to sleep, get a good night rest, get my good 8 hours or whatever, and I wake up
fuck that shit.
What the fuck was wrong with me last night?
Nigga need a nap. You need a nap.
I be feeling sorry for myself when I be goddamn sleeping. I be like, damn man, I gotta go to work. Damn, I'm tired. And then I get a good night's sleep. I'm like, nigga, fuck all that shit. Nigga,
Baron said it a couple days
man.
ago, and we've been saying it, but Baron said it a couple days ago, or yesterday, or whenever it was. Hey man, ain't nothing like a midday nap.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like a midday nap. You will wake up, feel refreshed, and stay up all night. So that's that. I agree with that statement. However, give us like 5 more hours in a day, and we can achieve it.
That'll be beautiful.
I don't know. Stop.
No, that shit long gone.
Over with. Stop, kill the rest of it.
I don't know if y'all saw music. We really don't have much of shit to listen to. I keep going back to my same old usuals. Dope Boy, Raw, Ghana. I'm listening to my same old.
Ghana. You listen to Africa, nigga?
Yeah, Ghana.
Nigga say
Dummy.
That nigga listen to African
Scootie.
rapper. Okay, you say that, not me.
Yeah, fuck you, Scootie.
That's them Ray J bikes, them Scootie bikes.
But since music is not doing anything, I guess as much as it should, or as we think it should, we're watching all the rappers just Jim Jones,
Crash
Cameron,
out.
Jim Jones.
Finesse.
He was trying to fight Dame Dash this week, and Dame wasn't backing down. Dame was ready. He was like, "They'll fuck you up." Jim Jones kept telling him that. And Dame was like, "Nigga, this is my block. I don't give a fuck. What's up? I'd rather look good and get beat up than whatever he said." But I don't know if y'all saw that video.
You want to look good and get beat up? You personally?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't want to
You
get
rather
beat up
look
at
good
all.
and get beat up compared to
I got what he was saying. What he basically was
compared
saying
to look
was,
like a sucker.
basically, they came over here. Y'all came over here, do something. Nigga, you came way over here to just talk to me, whoop me.
They tried to jump him or something, right, in that video?
Yeah, but Chris actually came in and was like the one like, man, what are y'all doing? Stop.
Jim Jones chick.
Yeah, like, y'all cut this out. And then Dane was like, these niggas ain't gonna, they know too much about me or something like that. He was like, and, Jim Jones was like, man, them niggas don't give a fuck about you. Like, they'll do you right now. And, you know what I'm saying? But it sucks, too, to see that these
Did you
the
just
older,
smack your teeth?
I was just thinking that these niggas too old for this shit.
Did you just... I heard that nigga just...
it was the mic, man. The mic made it.
That nigga just sucked this goddamn told you,
Dummy.
bro.
The mic make it seem like that. But these niggas too old for that shit, man. Like,
Yeah, nigga,
y'all supposed
50.
to be chilling, man. Y'all supposed to be showing us the life, man. You just bought a new studio. You supposed to show us what they look like and
Who initiated this? Was it them or Dame?
I just think it's been a lot of talking. Everybody just been talking.
Dame on a goddamn crash course.
You see Finesse on there, like all these rappers just talking right now.
He going crazy.
Yeah, man. He on there sweating hard.
But some
and
of that
everything.
shit funny with Finesse though. That nigga, he kind of funny. Like his personality coming out a little
Until
more.
you see him on there sweating like he tweaked
I
out.
think he figured out the internet.
I think all this. I mean, and that's what I don't like. We've been saying this for however long this podcast been going on, since 2018, 19. We've been saying we hate that everything is about attention. So like the more you can do the antics and say what you say, it's getting worse. And I really think I blame Charles Dwight a lot for some of this shit because he showed you how to work the algorithms and how to do it. Now, one thing I know about when somebody first do it, it don't be the same.
He ain't the one in contracts with record labels who you going on there talking about. So then that's where they fall off. They want to be Charleston White and do this and go crazy. But you're on the contract with the person you talking about.
But here's the difference. By doing it on this Twitch and all that ain't under contract. So I get paid money to do that over here. That ain't got nothing to do with the music. You got the music. I can make more over here on the internet doing all these antics than I can with your music right now.
But you're not, because you're complaining about your music not doing music.
So that's why I'm over here.
And when you want to get off the label, a lot of them do that shit because it makes the label kick them off because you end up being bad for business.
Nope. Jay Prince and Jay Prince Jr., Senior, whoever, them niggas been over there sitting there quiet and like, hey, you over there crying about not putting out music. You know what's about to happen? You ain't putting out no more music, nigga. Keep on complaining about it, sucker. Now you over there sweating, looking like a fool.
With your pants on the ground.
Right, nigga crazy, right? Nigga over there, nah, man, that shit it does well for, in my opinion, it does well for Charleston because he's not tied to a record label or anybody who he's talking about. So you go over there trying to be Charleston White, talking about Jay Prince and Jr.
I think they look at it. I think
they never put no music out.
I think they look at it like this. I'm being nice and I was quiet before I started doing this, and I still wasn't getting any music put out.
Nope. You know what happens? You end up being a sucker, and that's what happened to him yesterday. I ain't know this music business. I ain't even know none of that. They tricked me, man. All I know is loyalty, and now he over there whining and crying. Now.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. So let me tell you what I'm saying. Get rid of Finesse. Okay, that's cool. I think what they're realizing, some of them, is even if I'm nice or I'm chilling, I don't get to put no music out. When I'm just calling, hey, man, can I drop my album? Hey, man, can we get this out? It's not going. It's not moving. They're not doing it. They're not moving forward with it. We see that music is in a free fall. They can't figure out how to make money on it. Mm-hmm. But who is making money? The Casanets, the streamers, them people over there. And that ain't got nothing to do with my music contract. So if I go over here and start doing all these antics, yes, I'm not going to drop no music, but I wasn't going to get to drop music anyway by being nice. So I'm going to go over here and create all of this ruckus and create all this shit to drum up more money for me over here because I can't tour. I can't make no money off. I can't put an album out. I ain't going to even really make money off the thing. But on these streams, I'm making big money.
And I think that's short-lived. I think because I think that's short-lived because I think that
is
it's only because it's only going to be a few Casanets. It's only going to be a few of them.
I'm with you.
It ain't going to be Finesse two times. Ain't about to go over there
but there's
and
no
make
cut.
money like
there's
that.
no cut over here.
It's about to be.
It's not.
You're going to create one and you're going to start one.
No. Listen, right now, if I put it over here, there's no cut right now because it's still not regulated. They still haven't figured this out, and this is all my control. Mm-hmm. No matter what you do, even if they say tomorrow, all right, we're gonna put your album out, you still ain't gonna make that much money over there. That's why these niggas not putting music out.
Mm-hmm. I get, but I just think that eventually what happens is then Twitch is gonna come double back and be like, hey. Just like when the podcast money started coming out, it was flowing. 100 million here, 100 million there, 100 million. And then that shit goddamn slam, cut off. Yeah. And I think that same thing gonna happen with that Twitch. And that same thing gonna happen with these fools who over there on the Twitch doing that. And you know what's gonna happen? They ain't gonna be able to come back over here and make butter their bread where it was butter.
But they wasn't gonna be able to make it over there anyway.
They would have if they wasn't being assholes over there. Possibly.
No, that's not.
Listen,
I'm not. Let's make sure.
But that don't mean you can't come back and fix it.
Hold on. Let's make sure that we know that I'm not talking about a particular person.
No.
I'm talking about the business in general. Mm-hmm. We have not been getting music because a lot of people, the shit is broken on that side. They can't figure out how to make the tech, the streams equal what is a stream worth and all of that good jazz. Touring money is not as good, but only for a few artists. They're not doing anything over there already anyway. So I'm coming over here to try to make money. I can make 20,000, 10,000. What I was doing in show money over there, I can come over here and do. And I get what you're saying. Eventually, yes, they will sew this up.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure. But right now, this is what I'm gonna do. When you say then they can't go back, what am I going back to? Because
something that gets when they fix it. Okay, so let's say
the only way they can go back is now what they saying is like I can't be finessed 2 times over here anymore. I got to be Mr. 1604 now.
I don't think so. I think it's just eventually they come to an agreement, and it's the agreement. I don't know, but we've
been saying that for 2-3 years. Music ain't dropping.
But this the thing.
I don't believe that part. Though. I think that a lot of music has dropped. Now it might not have dropped ideally, but a lot of music has dropped. We have been
complaining about the rate of music and what it's been dropping. Like now, no, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying music is not dropping at all. I'm just saying at the level. Like nigga,
I think we say the quality. I don't think we say it wasn't dropping.
You just came in here and said, "Hey, what are you listening to?" Oh man, I went back to this. I went back to that. They say such and such drop, but I hadn't had a chance to listen to it. Mm-hmm. We always had something new to listen to,
and that's what I was saying. I think no. So what I was saying of that is that stuff was dropping, but the quality of it wasn't good. It's not that it wasn't dropping, in my opinion. So if I say that's why I'm trying to clear it up now. Like I think that music was dropping. I think a lot of music was dropping. I think we said a lot of times we just not listening to it for more than a day or 2 or a week. So it was dropping. It just wasn't something we wanted to hear or listen to on a consistent basis.
And I think that's because, I mean, it's a lot of reasons why that may be, but that might be why I need to go. That's why these niggas picking up streaming.
But I think that what we were saying is, what are they going to go back to? They're going to go back to being able to put out music, but you not, because you was over there being an asshole to me on Twitch.
Maybe
so
not.
I don't want your music. You can't come back.
I mean, we're gonna have to wait for the new.
You go sit over there in the corner.
We're gonna have to come out, wait for the new rules. The rules are changing, so we gotta wait for the next set of new artists. But at this point, man, are you really sitting there waiting to see who gonna be the next new treetop or new?
No, I do go and check to see what music has come out. But not much music has come out. I do want something to come out, but I don't know how much I'm gonna listen to it. Me personally, honestly, I've been listening to podcasts, and that's what I've been wanting to listen to. I've been more so wanting to listen to people talk with substance.
I hate to say this, and I so hope I'm wrong. I don't know. It might really be
over for us. Maybe it's us.
It might be.
Maybe it's us, because music will drop, and some of these people going little Twitch stream treetop drop, and it's fire, and I don't want to hear it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we at that point.
But we at that age though. Like,
yeah, I want to
think about our parents. At some point, they cut it off. At some point,
yeah, I don't know. My mom and them still was listening to Juvenile and shit. So I don't know.
But that's from the turf. So
I know, but it's still younger music.
But
Ghetto Boys.
I can get that.
Jay-Z.
That makes sense for them.
But I ain't gonna listen to Lil Uzi Vert.
No, but you listen to 21 and you listen to Lil Baby now. That's that same bracket.
Well, not because they're kind of ours. I think I'm sorry, but I think that 21 and Lil Baby is ours. I think
they came in at the same. You said you wouldn't listen to Uzi Vert. They came in at the same time.
But, I mean, he always sucked.
Okay, that's
well. Give me somebody younger then.
You missing?
No. I know that's why I'm trying to change it and fix it. Who else is there before
AMG Twins?
I don't know who they are
exactly. So that's and that's no knock to them. But my point is, you've probably reached when you said your parents, Juvenile, and them. That right there might have been their last little. I can accept this. Anything after that, like when they start saying Lil Baby and 21, I mean, I don't listen to that shit. That's way too new for them. Meek Mill, that's way too new. Ross might even be too, like that's too new for them. Okay. So for us, we can go all the way up to Tupac and them. We can go to Biggie. We can go to Jay-Z. All the way down to 21 and them is as low as we can go. Anything after that, we can't go that low. Warren them might come up and they can go to Ross all the way down to AMG Twins.
I don't know. Who do they have? I don't know. Tell me.
What you mean? They got plenty. I'm sure they do.
They got a lot of little young niggas. It's just we ain't know.
Big Wall Dog. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Big X. Shit,
it's not that I don't know them. It's just that they're not. Lil Babies got mainstream. 21 got mainstream. Ross got mainstream. Like even if I don't like their guy, who is their guy?
Well, that's what.
Right,
that's
all them emo ass.
Young Boy.
Oh, Young Boy, the biggest.
Young Boy.
But he's another one that came in that.
Yeah, so he late like it's somebody else.
That's
It's
that
yeah, I count him with he's still with us. I'm
21
sorry.
who?
That's
He's still with us. He's still something we could
yeah.
kind of claim with the music that we, even whether we like it or dislike it, it's still the music that came out with our music. I'm saying, who's their person? Who's their guy? I don't know. We don't know.
Baby Meech, let's do it. All them.
Well, don't that go to my point of why them niggas over here on Twitch? Shit,
They ain't making music no more, and they gonna stay over there. And that was my point. They gonna stay over there, and you can't come back over here.
I don't know if y'all saw what's that man name? I be saying La Russell. What's that man name?
Lil Russell. That's his name.
He did what he continuously does. He keeps kind of revolutionizing the game. He keep putting out albums where you can pay whatever you want. You can pay $1, you can pay $10, you can pay $100. Kyrie Irving just paid $11,000 for the Russell album, making it the world's record, being the most expensive album ever bought. Kyrie Irving basically paid $11,000 for his album. I felt like it was a Wu-Tang.
I was about to say, what that guy, Martin Shkreli, or whatever he was, like $1 million.
Yeah. It was
He
something
paid like
that.
$1 million or something for a Wu-Tang album, but whatever.
Anyway, Kyrie paid $11,000 for a La Russell album. He continuously keeps changing the way that you kind of see the album. He said what his number was. I was like 200,000 he was trying to make or something like that. Mm-hmm. And he was saying, man, basically go out. I need to get to here. Y'all buy it, run it up. I don't care if y'all pay $1, whatever y'all pay. Just give me what y'all think I deserve. And I've been seeing a lot of more business models like that. And it seems like people are being very successful with that. Like, people ain't just rushing to just buy it for $1. They giving you some what they think that you should deserve. And he's truly independent.
And they say Kyrie gave him $11,000 because his number is 11.
Yep. And again, that's somebody who's truly, he's not under a label.
And he's a fan, too.
He's not under a label. He's doing his own shows in his backyard. He keep doing his own little thing.
Right, and that's another thing. He's not a part of a label, but he's also doing things, in my opinion, the right way. He's not going on Twitch and streaming, going crazy and going nuts and going cursing people out. So when he does these things, it's genuine, and people are more willing to give you the $11,000.
Sure,
because of it. So it's not even always just about the labels.
He got a different situation.
Of course,
right. So he can do that. Finesse can't do that.
Well, that's because.
He's on a label.
And sorry, once I ain't finished yet. Sorry is because of Finesse did what Finesse did. That's Finesse fault, not Lil Russell's.
But I'm not trying to defend it. But he did what he did before. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, now you're really not gonna get to do this. But he came to us disgruntled. He couldn't do it. That's why he came to the internet. It was like with Wayne. When Wayne couldn't drop, he was quiet for a while, and then finally he just started goddamn saying shit. And I still, and I'm going to sound like a hypocrite, but I feel like Wayne did it in a subtle way. No, he wasn't on that bitch sweating. He fat motherfucker. He wasn't doing all that. But I'm sorry, man. It's a way to do. It's a way to voice displeasure. Listen.
It's a way to voice displeasure.
You don't blend them all.
You can separate them.
You can't. Because no. Listen, you can't separate them. Well, you can, but you have to understand the context. Lil Wayne did that shit 5 years, 6, 7 years ago. This is a totally different time now. That's just like saying a nigga ran the wishbone in one time and now they running the spreads. Totally different time.
I don't care about that. To me, it's like still about how you do it.
Nick Saban just left the game winning a certain kind of way that you can't do right now.
I know, but you still leave it a certain way.
No, I get.
That's all I'm saying.
I get what you're saying in theory. I'm not arguing that point. I'm just simply saying that the times are different is why they're behaving in the manner that they're doing versus the way Wayne did it. But Wayne was, for the tools that he had at that time, he was saying a lot of shit. And people were like, damn, Wayne tripping. Why are you going against Birdman like that? But people was on his side.
Yeah, and I agree, but I also think that no matter what, there's ways you say your voice your displeasure. Like the way that Wayne, he wasn't going crazy on Birdman like that.
He did. He said a lot of shit. Who do you forgot?
Hey, Jay Prince Jr., you a fuck nigga. I want my money.
I ain't saying all of that shit.
That's what I'm
saying.
Saying.
Wayne said a lot of shit.
I know he voiced it.
And he's still doing it.
He voiced his displeasure. He did it in a different way.
Man, I think that you're saying a different way. The tools that he had at that time, he did them. The Twitters, the tweets. That was what you did. There was no stream at that time. So the thing that you did at that time was I tweet. He tweeted it. He said it in songs.
I feel you.
Sorry for the wait. He put out mixtapes and he said no cash money. Like the tools that he had to do it, he used at that time. That's what all of disgruntled niggas do.
I feel you. I just think it's different. It was said different. It was reacted different.
It was different times.
I think we're gonna see. Time will tell. And that's Lil Wayne, first of all. So I don't even want to put them in the same stratosphere because Wayne could have came out and said the stuff.
I'm not comparing.
But, so I'm
not comparing careers. I'm comparing situations.
Well, I mean, I think that some people who you are that can affect the way that you're able to respond.
We just saw Stove God Cooks. Hey, Jay-Z, man, get me out this shit. He just came out. Get me out this contract.
I don't know his situation. So
they always get disgruntled, man.
I ain't see it, so I don't know. And I guarantee you, Jay-Z gonna hold on to that nigga and shelf him if that's what he want to do.
Well, no, he was asking Jay-Z to get him out.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there you go. I don't know.
Let's go to some shit we know. Sports. Miami, Ole Miss. College football still deep off into the playoffs. We got a national championship coming up, and we'll get to that in our pick'ems. But we saw Miami battle it out with Ole Miss. Well, Miami won 31-27, and arguably so far one of the best games in the Fiesta Bowl.
Down to the last play of the game.
It was the first game of the semifinals. It was Thursday, the 8th. What was your thoughts and takeaways from that game?
Weird that y'all put it on a Thursday, first of all.
Right
I was hoping that was going to be on a Friday or Saturday. However, it did make my Thursday pretty good. It just made my Friday morning at work pretty bad because I was up enjoying the game, staying up, watching every single play, man. But overall, the game was a game, man. It was an amazing game. I don't even remember who I picked. However, I knew it was a toss-up of whoever I was picking, so the way the game turned out is a justification of it. And just the best team at the best time with the best play at the end of the game at the very last play won it. I think the better team won. Miami won it on the last play of the game by stopping Ole Miss on a little semi-Hail Mary type play. But Miami defense played like they played, but Ole Miss still put up 27 points. I was thinking that the winner would have to put up 21 and 24. Of course, they surpassed that. But that was a good game, man. And I think I kind of said, I don't remember because I be forgetting what I be saying on here sometimes. I said Ole Miss, but I also was like, it just depends on how the coaching staff goes, and if Ole Miss loses is because of the chaos that Ole Miss has going on with their whole coaching staff type thing would be the reason. I think if they had their full staff, Lane Kiffin, I think they would have won.
I don't think they
However, I think so. I think he's worth 5 points. But it's all good, man. Either way. But that was a good game, great game. Both teams played up to who they were, and I think that at the end of the day, the better team won.
Super dope game, like you said. It could to me, it could have went either way. I think they were, just like we said with Ole Miss, Georgia, I think they were a very evenly matched team. I think it was an evenly matched game. I do think the better team won. The team that I thought would win for the reasons that I thought that they would win. I just think that the way Miami front on offense and defense align is playing is better than almost anybody in the country. It's only one other team, and I don't want to get too far ahead of that. But Miami and I said that last week. Like, I think that what they do on that front, the aggressiveness that they have on the offensive side of the ball and the aggressiveness they have on the defensive side of the ball sets them apart. Not only that, on the offense, they got some great skill players and they can make shit happen. Beck is a winner. You know, he hasn't won a champion. Well, he won championships as a backup, but he's won everywhere he gone. Nigga only lost like 5 games in like 6 or 7 years, so he knows how to win. He's been around a lot of good winning football. He's been around a lot of good atmospheres. And Ole Miss gave it a great run. And I just can't – I think they played the way that they would play whether Lane was there or not. They lost to Georgia with Lane there. They beat Georgia with Lane not there. So I can't really say that he makes a difference in that situation just because they've won big games with him, won big games without him. So I like what Miami doing. I think they again, like Hoot said, I think that ultimately they were the better team, and they won because of what they do on the offensive defensive line, which is why I had them going into the finals too. And there they go. They get to go down to Miami and play home game. Indiana, which Indiana just won their game in the Peach Bowl. Indiana, Oregon. Indiana came in first play of the game. Pick 6.
That game that was over immediately.
It was over. It was never a good game. Kind of shocking. I knew that, kind of shocking just to see just simply because I thought it would be a little bit better of a game. But Indiana came in and won 56-22. At one point, I think it was 49-7. Oregon got like 2 late touchdowns, I think, to kind of change it. But what was your takeaways and your thoughts versus Indiana, Oregon?
They were who I thought they were. Unfortunately, that always happens to Oregon in the big games. I didn't think that it would be that much of a good game because I think that Oregon was just one-dimensional, especially once all of their running backs was hurt. They only had one dimension. I said that right before the game happened. That I'm going to go with Indiana. Big. I don't know if I say big, but because Oregon was just going to be one dimension and they had no running game, which kind of carried them, which they had a real good, decent running game throughout the year. But at the end of the day, man, Indiana's a solid team, man. Like they very solid in every single aspect that you look at and that you see offensively, defensively, in the pass game, in the run game. O-line, D-line, linebackers, receivers, coaching on every single aspect, special teams. They're special and they're good, man. I think that it's just one of their years that this is their year. Now, y'all stupid for comparing them to that 2019 LSU team.
Yeah, that was
they're
nuts.
pretty good.
And they kept trying to get Mendoza and Burrow.
They had 2,000 yards more than that.
Yeah,
man.
like
and
stop
20
it,
more
man.
touchdowns.
That LSU team was
That man had
different.
a whole nother quarterback stats added on
I
to
get
it.
y'all doing it, y'all blowing teams out now, but them niggas did that shit the whole goddamn year ago.
Right, man. And not even that. They beat the top 5.
Yeah, stop it.
The whole top 5, they beat every top 5. And y'all beat Ohio State.
But give them their roses, but stop it.
Yeah, just don't compare them. It's fine, man. It's fine.
I like it. I thought, like I said, I didn't expect it to be 56-22 kind of a win, but I did think Indiana would beat them. Like I said, I think Indiana is similar to Miami. Their offensive, defensive line are the best in the country. I think they don't make a whole lot of mistakes. They're not going to give you a whole lot of opportunities to beat them. You have to really beat them, and you got to play your best game to beat them because they don't make a lot of mistakes. They actually did show a couple little mistakes in this one that they hadn't traditionally shown. They gave up a few big plays that you used to have to kind of earn it a little bit, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, Oregon is a good team. The scoreboard doesn't reflect it, but Indiana did what they had to do. They play solid, man. They super disciplined. I've been saying for the last few weeks, they're built similar to how Alabama was in their heyday. They play really good defense. They play really good offense. They don't make a lot of mistakes. So it's hard to beat a team that's disciplined, that don't make a lot of mistakes, and that's solid on both sides of the football. And having said that, I always felt like with the playoffs, maybe like as we started maybe after the first round, I kind of felt like it was going to come down to Indiana-Miami just because the offense and defensive line, they play very solid football. They're two different kind of teams. I think I don't know. We'll break that one down in a minute. But shout out to Indiana and everything that they were able to do.
Should we hit now?
Yeah.
Break it on down.
Pick 'em.
I'm going Indiana. And I'm
January 19th. So that's next Monday.
Next Monday.
Well, we got a whole nother episode before that one.
I mean, yeah, we'll talk about it some more, but it's our pick 'em.
early
pick 'em because we might change by then because even though we had pick 'ems last week,
somebody
still
might
did
get
pick 'em.
hurt or some shit.
Yeah, we did pick 'em up until the day before the game, the morning of who you got today, and decisions and situations change. As of right now, I'm going with Indiana, man. I think I'm going to Indiana because I think they're I think they're a really good team, and I think that they're the better team. I also think that they have experience, and they're the older team. They're grown-ups, but they're not old as shit. Their average age is 23, 24 years old. The Houston Texans is 25. So, I'm looking at it like that. Not only are they good and real good at what they are, I think that they're a little bit more experienced as well, because they got people from everywhere, man. They got people from Clemson's and the Miamis and from teams who have won to think that they're going to be good. I think Miami's good. I just think that they're the more well-rounded team, in my opinion. I think offensively they're better, and I think that defensively they're good enough to stop Miami's offense.
And we'll do pick-ems next week, but just an early look. I think they're two different teams, but very evenly matched. I think the thing, like I just said before, Miami's gonna have to play a good game. Miami makes a lot of mistakes, and they over corrected by they're extremely talented. They got some receivers, man. When they get that ball to Benjamin, man, that man is as advertised. He's super good. Fletcher run the ball.
Benjamin or Tony?
What's the Number 10.
Tony.
Tony.
I think said Benjamin. That went 8 years ago.
Ain't name. What's his first name?
No, Kadarius Tony.
I wasn't think about Kadarius.
Malachi Tony, my bad. Malachi Tony.
Oh, what else?
That nigga said Benjamin. Benjamin number 3 in 2028.
What's Tony?
2008.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, that's so.
Say Benjamin.
Yeah, you know what I told him. I think that they good, man, and then what they do on the defensive side of the ball is amazing. Like I said, they got a winner at quarterback, and he got a chip on his shoulder because Georgia threw him away, and he been trying to prove that he belongs. I mean, to me, he's already proven it. But Indiana, again, don't make mistakes. They're very solid. They're gonna do what they do out there on the field, and they gonna handle their business. They got some good receivers of their own, man. Them boys, they ancient as fuck, but they were saying one of them niggas caught balls from Lawrence.
Yeah.
And I like they running back, man. Black.
The one who caught a touchdown.
Yeah, he's super good. That cornerback that caught the pick six, they're super good. So I think it's a good game, but I think for Miami to win, they got to play their A game. And I think for Indiana, they just got to do what they do, which they consistently showed that they can do that.
Be a coach.
I think early, Indiana wins. But then Miami also got home cooking. They playing right there in their backyard. And that I don't know if that affects it much, but I think it's going to help some. It's going to make them hype. It's going to, make the momentum kind of
get the same amount of tickets in this game, baby.
Come out with they thing. So shout out to this game. I think it's going to be a really good one. But I got Indiana, I think, going to squeeze it out.
Anybody I got a bet for somebody. Let me know what you got.
Did you see some of the rumors that's kind of swirling? Now, again, they're just pure rumors. It's allegedly. I'm just hearing it. The word on the strip. Or with the internet.
That's what hookers ain't it?
Yeah, the internet. That's the strip.
The
internet is saying that there is rumors swirling that Indiana is using advanced technology.
What that mean?
That they hacking in the servers and they got practice film, practice tape. They know plays. They getting stuff. That's why they just saying that Indiana using tactics that ain't never been seen before.
So they're doing it in Michigan. They're stealing signs and
more
shit.
Advanced because they actually hacking into servers and getting practice tape off of those things because they trying to encourage Miami to go dark. Don't put shit in the web. Don't film practice.
I ain't see that. I want to know how real and how serious this is because I ain't see that. I would love to see that and know what it means. But
I mean, I think it's one of those things that come with the territory when you winning and you winning the way you are.
They're gonna study it.
There you go.
Hey man, hey, we play college football and every day we had a lot of different film on these people. Now maybe it's a little bit more advanced with AI and all of that, and if we had AI. I got all of this film on TCU. Show me what they do on 1st and 10, 2nd and 10.
No, listen.
3rd and 2.
You missing what they saying.
No, I get it. Exactly what they saying.
Fuck the game film, nigga. They saying that they got the practice film.
I know. That shit
so they listening to what y'all trying to river. That mean he gonna run out route right there.
Well, maybe. And I'm just thinking about our practice film because we watched that as well. Our shit used to be mute. We ain't no sound on our practice field because we knew we was running. Nigga, we had it on paper.
But it's 2026.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I know.
Probably can tap in and put the sound back in it.
I know. So we'll see. But our practice film
just
was
look it up.
Mute as hell.
Yep. So it's saying recent social media rumors are speculating have accused the Indiana University, allegedly, programs of hacking opponent servers and cloud-based systems to steal game plans and practice footage. However, these claims are currently unsubstantiated, and there's no evidence of wrongdoing on Indiana officials or players.
So the internet just talking. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, they just talking.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit.
They just talking on
internet.
Deflategate.
Give me some proof like you did with Michigan, and he was sign stealing. It's still hard to steal signs, relay signs.
Well, that started as a rumor too. What? Allegedly. All of this. Like, I'm just telling you what they...
Did it help?
Yeah. Them nigga won the championship.
I don't think that was that year.
Yes, it was.
But I don't care. Okay.
Yes, it was. Cool. The nigga won the championship. Portal issues. I don't know if y'all saw it, but there's over 4,800 kids that are in the transfer portal. And some of the core issues that people aren't really talking about is, although the portal is creating opportunities, it's also creating false expectations for these kids, thinking that they can just go to the next spot. And every kid transferring assumes that they're moving up, but mathematically they can't. A lot of them are going down and going down really far. And some of the upgrades that you would think is happening just really ain't happening. It's a lot of kids that are left without scholarships. They end up dropping a level or out of football completely. And I think it's a long time for a 30 for 30 or some kind of research that shows the dark side of the portal. I would be interested to see.
Oh, it's coming. It's just too new.
The different kids that you could go interview, thinking that I was leaving such and such, and then couldn't go to such and such. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they got a kid that was over there at Oklahoma State, and they have an opportunity to jump in the portal. New coaching staff, new everything coming over there, but the best opportunity was for them to just stay put. You got a scholarship. You already here. Even though the new coach didn't recruit you, you're here. And that new coach is going to need bodies. So the best thing for you to do is stay there,
and ball
put
out.
put some on tape, have a new opportunity. Because if you get in the portal, you still don't have no tape because you was a freshman. And you might not go nowhere. So stay where you at so you don't end up messed up.
And some of it just be bad information. Like a lot of kids, like I ain't gonna say a lot of kids, but the kids who know. Like, if you go jump in that portal, if somebody's after you. Tampering is at all-time high. Yeah. And that's what they're talking about everywhere. So some kids who jump in that portal, if people have been talking to you and want you. Hey, if you a kid who ain't heard a thing.
But even then, it's shaky.
You got to almost know that you probably ain't it.
Because even then, it's shaky. Because
I ain't going to say you ain't it, but.
Because even then, it's shaky, though. Because the guy that left Tulane, who was one of the nation's leading rushers, didn't touch the ball at Oregon this year.
But he still had a scholarship. He got a scholarship.
Yeah,
he got an opportunity. It's not always the grass is not always greener. But at least he's not. At least he's not on a team and not nowhere. That's the ones I hate.
That's worse. Well, I'm not gonna say worse. I don't want to say it's worse. It's not. Come on, let me correct myself. It's not worse. But if you were the leading rusher damn near in the NCAA and then you go to Oregon thinking that, yes, you made more money, yes, you got a different opportunity, but you didn't touch the field. Because ultimately, these niggas got to leave college and go to the league is what they trying to do. Nigga, that hurt your stock. Like, you just left Tulane probably as one of the first, second, third round draft picks. Now your ass ain't even on the board right now.
Man, and I'm sorry, kids, but y'all got to take some responsibility for it as well. It's up to y'all to understand that I get that you the top shit where you are, nigga. But wherever you going, you still compete. I don't give a shit who you are.
And you ever think
like Ole Miss starting quarterback was the starting quarterback until Trinidad Chambers became Trinidad Chambers. So no matter what, nigga, you going in there, you competing at the end of the day.
You ever think, because, me and you got college kids, you ever think like, damn, my son, nigga, we've been making goddamn to $1 million right now.
Just getting transfer portal, son.
That's crazy.
It could have been the high school like that.
So you could have got $1.2 million. Hey man, go on, send me let me pay my mortgage off real quick.
I'm trying to look. I done gave you a house for a long time.
Nigga, life will be so dead.
You ain't never want for
nigga, car be paid off, house will be paid off. Yeah, son.
The Mbakwe kid, cousin works. And he's like, shit, just bought mama paid mama a car, got a new car, $700,000 house. He went to Georgia Tech.
Yeah, and finna get some more money. But honestly, and I don't mean that.
I wouldn't want that much of a house, but I would take it.
I mean,
but I wouldn't put that pressure on my kid.
That gives you an opportunity. As a parent, I feel like in that situation, I'm not suggesting that you manipulate or use, but it actually does give you an opportunity to help teach your kid about money, manage finances, and make sure that they're spending it. Because if not, you might let them niggas buy a $300,000 Bentley or something. Nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Versus let's secure stuff like pay off mom and dad house. Don't buy me a new house. Just pay this one off.
That's all.
You know what I'm saying? Pay this car.
Good. Make me bill free.
Now get you a motherfucking house or get you some land or something. You can help if you got really good reins on your kid and you've been, hands-on, where you can get them to get stuff that if this career ever ends or you go to the NFL and you only play a year or two, you still got assets. And that helps set everybody like, nigga, what would you do right now without a mortgage and a car note?
Question. Do you still push school on your kids now knowing what shit is?
Yeah, because we know that's only for so long. You got to do something. Even if you, I don't know, let's say you play till you're 35. What are you doing after?
I'm gonna get into mortgages, and I'm gonna get into real estate, and I'm gonna get into entrepreneurship.
And why not push it when it's free? It's free. You ain't even paying for it.
No, it's free. It definitely is. And I wonder, do these schools make sure that these kids are doing their schooling when you're making $5 million to play football?
I think so because I mean at one point, and I don't know how it is now, but at one point their graduation rate and them doing good in school was tied to how many scholarships and shit they get. So I would hope or assume that academics is still at the forefront. Like I would tell my kid, hey, look, take advantage of this shit, man. Get in all them classes.
I mean, that's the goal.
Go try to go
That is
get
the
your
goal.
master's while you in there. Go learn what you like. So then when you get out, maybe you still got,
be
you might
looking
got $1 million put up and you got this degree. Maybe you don't even go use that degree, but you might got it in business and you got the investment money right there. You got a house that's paid for, so you got a good start.
It sounds good, but I just remember we had niggas getting $900 a month who didn't want to go to class.
Yeah.
Shit, niggas.
Yeah, but you gonna always have them.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that ain't gonna never go nowhere, I don't think. That's just laziness and character type
I
stuff.
also wonder how much more I would have went to class. I'd have had a degree. I don't know how much class I would have went to though if I was making $1 million.
NFL Dooms Week. It was 7-8 different people got fired this week. Pull it up this. All the different NFL
Coaches.
firings and coaching there was. I know shit.
The
man.
Ravens, the Browns,
Yeah, Harbaugh.
Miami.
Yep.
the Raiders. That's the main jobs.
That nigga,
Some coordinators.
That nigga pulled it up and went to go texting and then.
All right, nigga, ADD
We-
at an all-time high.
we in the middle of trying to talk about the goddamn
Right,
shit.
like, y'all don't need this right
We-
now.
we- just wait a
Y'all
few
good.
minutes.
Right. Talk about the four you got.
Oh shit!
But I think that's the main ones. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. No, that's say the Eagles. I don't know
What the fuck that is, G-Ball?
Anyway, we ain't never seen
The ones we just
10-day
said.
stretch quite like this, where so many different NFL coaches have been fired. What's some jobs that you? What was there anyone that caught you off guard that made you like, God damn?
Caught me off guard. The Ravens. I think that it was time, but I still think that no, because I looked at one of the coaches said something about it, and that man record in the last 4 years, 5 years is crazy.
Yeah.
Like it just don't make sense if you want to have any sense of a winner. Like, why get rid of a guy because he had the one bad year? So no, I don't like it. That was the one surprise for me.
You think the Raiders trip with getting rid of?
I think they tripped by higher.
Carroll so fast?
No, I think they tripped by making it higher originally. Man, that man 80 years old. I'm sorry, man. Like, I just don't think this is the
Do
game
you think
for
they
him
gave
anymore
Pierce
at this
enough
point.
time?
No, but I can get why you were moving on from him. He was part of a losing regime. I just think that they should have made a better decision when they hired the Carroll hire.
Yeah.
In my opinion, so I mean, yeah, it's a shock because you fired a guy in 1 year, but what did you expect? I didn't expect him to do anything anyway, in my opinion.
What you feel like is the best job that's out there right now?
The best job,
Like if you was a coach,
the Ravens.
what would you want?
The Ravens.
You like the Ravens?
I think right now that's the best job. They've had better winning seasons, the better
Scroll down,
potential. They still have the better core player,
Right there.
a better defense, and they
bit
still
more.
have a solid foundation.
Yeah,
I think they have
right there.
a solid foundation. I think that whoever gets in there, if they keep the core right now, whatever it is, I think they do good.
It depends on what I'm trying to do. Honestly, I like the Browns job, but I don't know what the Browns front office.
That's why I never liked the Browns job because they've been terrible.
Yeah, I
forever
don't know what
in
they're
that position.
doing, but they got so many young pieces that could be very good going forward. So it depending on how that interview go, like, hey, what's going on in here? And you know what I'm saying? That might be worth it. But then I like the Raiders for what modern football is turning into. Like the whole pageantry going to the stadiums and making it flashy and fun and it's the Raiders. Like to me, the Raiders and the Cowboys probably got the most synonymous uniform that you look at and just be like, man, it's the Raiders. Even though they hadn't won much or nothing lately.
What you think about the game you just went to, the Falcons? Because that's an atmosphere. That's a
Oh yeah, it's dope. You'll love it, but it's the Falcons. The Falcons.
I think if you want to win right now, and I think that the coach who's the pick of the litter is going to go to the Ravens.
Yeah, and I like what you're saying. I do think Baltimore is already ready to go, and I think somebody could come in, win, and then we're gonna be over there like, man, that was Jim Harbaugh team.
And that's why I like them over the Browns because their front office have showed that they're willing to work
Facts.
with their coach and
Facts.
and give them what's
Facts.
needed and make right decisions.
Yeah, I like the Browns only just because of the young.
'Cause of Shador.
But if you talking about I want that. but honestly, like seriously, yes, the Ravens probably do have the best. But I also heard that there was rumors that they may try to move. Now that they didn't move Harbaugh, they may even try to move Lamar. So
That's fine, but then if you start over like that, then you always starting over. If you're smart, in my opinion, you go find somebody who's good and who can work with Lamar. and work with him in those years where he had offensively, he was MVP twice. Like, he's still a young guy. If you're ready to get rid of a 2-time MVP who's still in the prime of his career, then that shows that you're trying to become the Cleveland Browns, in my opinion, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how that go. Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Who's stupid? Who's
Dummy.
stupid?
Dumb ass, stupid ass dummy. Offset.
Yeah, repeat offender.
Bring your ass back on in here, my boy.
Again.
Offset just can't seem to duck the smoke that Selena Powell keeps getting them with, you know?
That shit gotta be amazing, right?
That's what I kept trying to tell you, man. I don't know why these folks keep, nigga, I can't even, like, you ever seen a
Kind of sugar she got
got
in
the
that
Mr. Potato Head look. Like, nigga, why y'all keep getting caught up in this shit?
It
man?
might
Like,
be dark in the room that day or something. I don't know.
she must be real cool or something. Like, she sound like your cool
That thing
homegirl or
must talk back or something. I don't know.
She good at what she do. You got to give her a credit. 'Cause
I guess.
these niggas keep doing it, but now she alleging that he owe her $15,000, and then he trying to beat her up and harm her because he owe her money. She put out videos and posts of him saying that he was gonna beat up Diggs and all the stuff.
Shoot him in the knee.
Do the Diggs. Then she said that if something happened to her, that it was Offset. I don't know why you.
Yeah, and that sucks. 'Cause it sounded like he sounded like he was joking, man. Come on now, you had him joke sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I'll pop that nigga in the knee.
Yeah.
You don't really mean
And even the
it,
clip that she
but-
put out, trying to allege that he was doing something to her, it kind of seemed like he was just, man, you be playing, bro. You keep, you know what I'm saying? But again, she leveraging it, she using it, and I don't know.
Apparently, she probably went to him with some money. Hey, I got this right here. Give me some money or else. Hey, you like, man, put that shit out. The public gonna see that I'm joking. You know,
And
I'm the nigga talking shit about his baby mama boyfriend.
the way
you know.
today is, man, attention is attention. So that they may be running the game on all us because we're talking about him now, and he finna get ready to put another album out. I don't know, but for now, you are the dummy of the week.
Repeat offender.
Dummy.
Man,
Yeah, big stupid.
ass dummy.
Yeah, you big FaceTiming over with it too. Nigga, your whole face on that thing. Nigga got his whole face on there saying the actual words. I'm gonna shoot the nigga in the knee. Nigga, what?
In other news and information we forgot to add on or bring on, I don't know what the fuck this week finna consist of, but just buckle up.
I'm in there for the ride, my boy.
Tell
I'm here for the ride. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for the ride. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it do what it do.
We finna go
Shouts
ride.
out to the factory.
We finna get another ride. My boy got this.
You know what I'm saying? We in this thing.
Well, on that note, we'll be back next week like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
Bum.
Dummy. Dummy. Dummy.